Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Solomon, your brother again. I greet you according to your time. Today, we want to show you very interesting thing in a land that you must pay good attention to when you are building. As you can see, the environment very well. Something very, very important. You, as a builder or as a owner of a land that want to build, should advise your builder to do, or as a builder, something you should advise your client to do before building. Now, if you watch this land very well, you see the green leaf here. Let me take the camera down for you to see it very well. It has a red fruit. Let me show you the red fruit. I don't know what you call it in America and Europe, but in Africa here we call it never die. It has a very, very nice looking fruit, but we don't eat it here. I don't know the part in the world that eat it, but I don't think anybody can eat it because if you peel this fruit, you see worms inside. They look very nice as what you can see right now. But when you peel them, you see white worms inside. So I don't think it's eatable. Maybe herbalists will know what they can use the roots to do, or the leaves or the fruits. Maybe boiling African medicine for some certain illness, but I don't know. Right now, I don't know what it can be used for. But what I know about him very well is a never die tree, means he never die. He could stay on the ground for numbers of years, he never die. Right now, we're in the rainy season in the Gambia here, and in the rainy season, it looks funny. If you look at the leaves, they look brownish. The rainy season just starts, so when the rainy season come more, they look more brownish like what you see. But in the dry season, where every other grass, dry off, they look very fresh. In the dry season, when the sun is very hot, other plants are dying. That is when these plants come very fresh and green. Okay, maybe we'll shoot a camera during dry season in a place like this for you to see. Now, what's so interesting, I want you to know as a builder or as a client about this plant here is that it never die. If you dig a foundation on top of it and build your house without pulling them out, which I'm going to show you how you can take them out. But if you build your building on top of them, thinking that you've killed them, you pour your concrete on them, no matter what you do to them, if you don't take them out from the soil, they will grow back. And when they grow back, they will break the concrete slab. If you build them around the wall, they will break the wall and give cracks to your building. This is one of the reasons that buildings cracks. There's a lot of reasons that I've told you in the other video, my other videos. If you go back to my old videos, you watch it and know why building cracks. But this is one of the main reasons. This plant called never die. So they can be hundreds of years on the ground. They will not grow more than what you see. It's everywhere in the land. If you can see, they will not grow. This one that you see is another different tree. It's not never die. Never die, never grow more than this. You can see it very well. They don't grow more than this. But they are very powerful. The roots, the stem underneath, if I can call it the stem underneath, is very strong and powerful. So what they do during rainy season, they will store water on their stem or root. As I said, they will store water in. And during the time they are storing water in their stem, they look brownish, like what you see here. Like as I said, the rainy season just start. When we have enough rainy season, they will come brownish more than what you see now. They will behave like if they want to die. Like what you can see, some of the leaves have started doing that now. So that's the time they store water in the stem. Then during dry season that we don't have water on the ground, so they will now use the water they have stored in their stem or in their roots. They will now use the water and grow fresh. So when other plants are drying off because they don't have water, they are using water that they have stored inside this root to survive. During that time, they are using the water in their stem, they will become very greenish and very fresh. Like as I said, right now in the rainy season, you can start see them looking fresh like that, as you can see. Okay, guys. So at that time, I'm just telling you about the plants. At that time, they grow. So if you can see or if you can understand what I'm saying, you will understand that there is no time they don't grow. They grow in the rainy season, but they don't look fresh in the leaf. But underneath look very fresh in the rainy season because they are storing enough water. Dry season, they use the water they have stored and they grow very greenish. Now, they are very powerful, as I said. They grow no matter what you press them on, they will grow back and break your foundation, break your building, crack your walls if you have laid a foundation wall across them without taking them out. So the question now is, Solomon, what do we do to solve this problem? Turn my camera around for you to see it's all over. Any tree you see that is up is a different plant. The one you see down is the never die. He never die. That is why we give them the name never die in Africa. So he never die. All right, guys. So now, what do you do if that question comes to me? I'll give you the answer. What you should do: dig them down. Do not cut the stem when you are digging. Or if you dig and the stem is cut, the one that remains inside, no matter how small piece it is, which I'm going to show you, some of them I will dig and the stem cut underneath. I'll also show you the pieces that we pursue down and take it out. Because if you leave any piece of it on the ground, it will grow back and damage your building. Okay, guys, I'll take the camera now to show you the one that we peel out and what they look like. Okay, guys, we are at the spot where we are digging them out. You can see the big holes on the ground, like what I tell you before. You have to make sure you pull the stem out. Let me show you the depth, how they can go. See the depth? Maybe the camera is not showing very well, but you see the depth. We cover some parts, like that place we dig out and cover. But this hole, you see how deep it is? Let me take the camera and show you the one that we pull out from the ground. Like as I said, do not cut it. If on the process of digging, it breaks inside because it's soft. The stem is soft. You must dig that piece underneath out. If not, they will grow back. No matter what little piece left inside, they will grow back. So this is the never die. This is how it looks inside the ground. Okay? Some are babies, some are matured ones that you can see. And how did these transplant? I will explain. But let me show you how they look underneath. You see, some of you from Africa that grow yam, what we call yam. I believe every one of us know what is yam in Africa. You can see that this thing look like tuber of yam. Tuber of yam, like in Nigeria we grow yams. In Ghana they grow yams. In many parts of the world they grow yams. So this is how yam tuber. You call it tuber of yam. This is how they looks like. Taking the camera down so that you can see it very well.